Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Freestyle Conversation with Amina. And today I am here with a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. She is an amazing woman. She's an all-rounder, and she wears so many hats, and she does it so seemingly and perfectly that sometimes I wonder, is this even possible? Today I'm here with Lucy Nava, and ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome her as she tells us a little bit about herself and how she's able to do all of this so that we can be inspired. Welcome.
Thank you, Amina. And Amina is a beautiful person, so we're so happy to have her here at Century 21. I'm glad you decided to come into this office, and when you got your license, because we're just so happy to have you. You have excellent energy that you transmit to the rest of the agents that work there. So we're thankful for you as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, I have been admiring you because I look at how you're able to do all of this because many real estate, agents are out there. It looks like it's easier if you're, like single and you don't have too many like family responsibilities and things like you have much more time on your side. You are able to do more. So I want to know how your journey started. Where did you start from? How did the responsibility start trooping in? And how were you able to manage it all up until this point?
Okay. Long story. So I started about in 2001. I started as a receptionist at Century 21 at work. I'm sorry, at Century 21 All Real Estate, so which
Okay.
is a Bonita company that was in Bonita, closed down. But I used to work there. I started working as a receptionist, just like Jan.
Okay.
And I was there for a couple of months, and the top agent in the office asked me if I would be interested in joining his team because he saw I had a lot of potential in making it in this career. But at that time, I was just trying to be a receptionist because I just really enjoyed paperwork.
Yeah.
So he said, think about it, but I would really want you to join my team. Again, he was the top agent at that office. And I think I maybe considered for about a month. And then he asked me a couple more times, and I finally said yes. So I think I had only been a receptionist for like 3 months. And then I went to work for him. So that changed my life because he mentored me. He helped me get my license. He says, "This is what we're going to do. You're going to get your principals. I'm going to mentor you. And you're going to be helping me as my buyer's agent." And he also taught me how to do transaction coordinating and short sale negotiations. So I was doing TC,
Wow.
short sale negotiations, and also assisting him as a buyer's agent once I got my license, because I got my license like in 3 months.
Oh wow.
Yes, with his help
With the
and his
help, okay.
mentorship. So I'm so thankful for him, that because he saw something in me that would that would make it in this business. He pretty much said that to me. He said, "You have everything that it takes for to make it in this real estate career, and I want to help you." And at the beginning, I was like, "No, I'm good." I was a little hesitant because I'm like, "No, I'm good." Of course, I was a lot younger, but to me, I never had an interest in real estate until I actually joined the company,
Mm.
and I started learning more about the process. And yes, of course, again, he taught me everything I know, and the rest is history. Because after that, of course, we were in a team for a few years, and then I went on my own. I think up until like 2011 or so, I
Okay.
went on my own. But before that, yeah, we were a team. So he still do real estate. He opened a property management company actually, and then I just started, reaching out to all my friends, family. My husband helped me a lot with his coworkers. That's how I got a lot of the business as well.
Okay.
And yeah, and then after doing a few transactions through the previous years as being in a team, of course you create that relationship with those clients, because I've always been in touch with them. Like, they're not just like a transaction; they're actually a relationship to
Yeah.
me. So I always kept in touch, and client appreciation events, doing pop-bys, and just sending him quick messages, inviting him over to, I don't know, family events. And so that made me create a bigger, how can I say, clientele, if you can call it.
Mm.
But they're also, a lot of them are friends,
Yeah.
and so, but yeah, pretty much it's just the customer service that I provided to my past clients have helped me get continued business, because they refer me constantly to people they know that want to buy or sell. So fast forward to 3 years ago when I got my position here as a manager. I had to really know how to separate both because it was overwhelming at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it was very, very overwhelming. There was a couple of times that I wanted to quit the management position
Oh.
just because it was a lot. Because again,
Yeah.
I still do my real estate,
Yeah.
and I don't really like look for my business. The business comes to me,
Okay.
thankfully,
Yeah.
because of those referrals, right, that I
Mhm.
built throughout the years.
Mhm.
So that has helped me still be successful in real estate besides managing the office. But I've also, so besides at the beginning being overwhelming, um, I just had to learn how to make time for both, or actually not for both, for everything.
Mhm.
Being an agent, being an office manager, and being here to serve my agents, and then also be a wife and a mom. So yeah, again, it was overwhelming, but it took some time. But I am good. I adjusted, and I've actually enjoyed being a manager because I've grown so much also as an agent just by learning all this, like the back end of things that we don't really see as an agent,
Yes.
and what a company has to go through, and the numbers, and um, it's just, I mean, it's helped me grow as an agent and as a person as well. And I enjoy helping people, and I think that's why I took the position, because I really enjoy helping people,
Yeah.
and I want to make sure that everybody's successful. And yeah, we just want people to I want people to grow and be successful, and not just kind of keep things to the side, like, hey, this is what I know and I'm not going to share. No, another thing that we have here is that we collaborate a lot. So as you can see,
Yeah.
when you being in this company, we really like to just make sure that everybody knows, everybody again shares everything that they know, so that we're all successful and we all grow together. And so that's how it's been so far. But yeah, so again, I really enjoyed my position, and it's an honor to have agents like you like look up to me or admire me,
Yes.
because
Yes.
then I think that makes me feel like I've done a good job
Yes,
in
you
my
do.
roles.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So it's so nice to hear things like that again during
Yeah.
my day.
Well, one thing you don't know is for her, I mean, even if I send a message immediately, like sometimes I'm like, how is she able to do all of that? Because when you send a message immediately, she replies. When you call, she picks up. If you call her and she doesn't pick up, then it means she's really, really, really busy. And she even gets back immediately. So she's so reliable. And that's why I'm like, okay, now how do you really, really, really do it? But she touched on a point about her clients. I wouldn't lie to you. When I see your clients come around, I mean, when you have the
Events.
events and
Mhm.
things, like they come, they have this joy on their faces.
Mhm.
They always want to give, like they hug her, they take pictures with her, and it feels more like a family.
Mhm.
It feels more like a
Mhm.
family. My question is, I know that sometimes we work with some clients that are difficult,
Yes,
but you, I
I've had
know,
those.
I know your relationship with your clients do not just end at closing.
No.
You continue in all of that.
Mhm.
How are you able to transition that, knowing that the person was really hard to work with, but still you have to continue that relationship with that difficult person? Yeah.
Yes, I've actually had, I would say, in 21 years of doing real estate, I think I've had, I want to say two or three at the most.
Mm.
Because I'm a very easy person, and
Yes.
I like to just get along with everybody and please everybody. But there's been like two or three that have been very difficult to help. Because
Mm.
I'm not saying to deal with; it's more like help, because
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes they don't see that, right? I mean, they're stuck in their own ways, and so it has been it's frustrating at times during the transaction. But then at the end, I feel like once you have completed your job of assisting them with either buying or selling, because you've done your job.
Yes.
And I think although it could be difficult during that transaction, at the end of the day, you do your job. So the way that I see it is, although it was a difficult transaction, you still have to just be a professional, and the client will see that. And what I've learned is that even though we might have not have the best transaction, I guess on my end at least, they still refer me to other clients and even use me again. So the
Yeah.
surprising part is that those agents, I mean, those clients that I actually had those difficult transactions with, they've all either sent me another referral or they've actually bought or sold with me again. I know, and they're like, oh my gosh, but again, that says a lot because although again, it might have not been the best
Yeah.
relationship, client and agent relationship. I mean, they still saw that I completed my job and that I was in a professional
Yes.
way, and especially when working with military, I
Mm.
feel like you need to be super professional, and then also make sure you give your best customer service and make sure that you know that the client is always right. Although sometimes it may not be, but I always say
Yes, the
the
client's
client's
always
always
right.
right,
Yes, yes.
And so that kind of just brings
Yeah.
me down to like understanding their way, and again, so that we're all happy at the end of the day.
And you are very professional. Like everything you do, you are very meticulous, and you move like in stages that it can be very understandable for the client, which is very good. So maybe they just came in as difficult, but sometimes some people just want to try it to see, but they can't overlook the fact that you actually did your job, which is very
Yes.
wonderful, which I'm learning anyway. Yay.
Yeah, don't let
Yeah.
the bad energy that you get sometimes from your clients affect you. You just stay as
Yeah.
your professional way as a real estate agent, and again, just keeping in mind that you're there to assist them, and they might be going through things that you don't know,
Yes.
and
Yes.
so again,
Yes.
and we're just doing our job.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's amazing. That's a very good advice over there, and it's wonderful how you deal with people. And so, being a real estate agent is not just paperwork and everything, but also knowing how to relate to your clients so that at the end of the day, everybody's happy. So that's the most important thing. Now, to wrap up our conversation for today, I'm going to ask this beautiful lady what advice or some tip that she can give to real estate agents, young real estate agents coming up, because you've been in the industry for a while and it pays off when you've been there for a while. But if you're coming in, there are a lot of insecurities and there's a lot of competition. But I also remember you telling me, which gave me so much confidence, is that there's business out there for everyone. So
Correct.
yes, so I really appreciate that because it gave me the confidence, and that's for me. It might be for someone too, but what other thing do you have for our audience?
So yes, like I mentioned to you, there's enough business for everybody, and you are you, right? And I am me, and so we all attract our clients
That's
because
true.
you may and let's just say one of the agents, I'm sorry, a client may go to several open houses, for example, and they're gonna need several agents,
That's true.
but they're gonna work with whoever they can connect better. I feel when they
Yes.
meet you in person, that's why open houses. I think it's a good idea
Yeah.
to meet for you to get clients and leads because you get to connect with them in person. So that's how I actually got a lot of my clients. But for new agents, yes, do open houses. Make sure you work with people around you that are willing to share and help you learn and grow. Because even a seasoned agent, we're always still learning. You never stop learning in this business. There's always new things. So stay with a company or try to partner up with an agent who is willing to work, together with you. And again, you both learn from each other, a company that has good energy, and then also try to do a lot of attend a lot of networking events. That has
Okay.
helped me too.
Okay.
Being out there in our community involved with like NARIP or PSAR, just and I see you
Yeah.
are there on Wednesdays, for
Yes.
during the pitch session, because you get to meet a lot of colleagues, lenders, title reps, escrow officers, which will then be part of your team as you have a transaction with your clients. So then, and I feel like all those people are an extension of you, so that's why it's very important to be out there in your community, attending events. Again, I do a lot of networking, which helps me build relations with agents, lenders, not so many clients, but again, they're going to be a part of me when I work with the clients. So I feel like there's always a connection.
That's true.
So yeah, just be you and continue to again learn from people around you, and you'll be successful. Yeah, just you hustle, hustle. I'm always like in hustle mode.
Hustle.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like when I'm slow, like I'm like, what's going on? Like what? Because I'm so used to being
Yes.
busy, busy, busy. But there's also a good time in life that where you need to take a time to just relax and enjoy your family. There's times that you just have to because you have to have a balance. So you have to have a good family life and then also a good work life. in order to be successful all around.
That's true.
Because I know it could happen that some agents are super successful at work, but they're not successful at home,
Yes.
or vice versa.
Yes.
And you do have to find that balance, that where you can do both,
That's true.
and that you're okay.
Yeah.
So you're healthy. You're
That's true.
healthy. You feel good. You have good energy, and again, because that is what you transmit, not only to your family but to your clients.
That's true.
They
That's
can
very
they can
true.
really feel
They can
that.
feel it.
So you have to be okay in both ways, and yeah, just again, continue to do what you're doing. You've been doing amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I'm
you.
so lucky. We're lucky here to have you. Like I have mentioned to you, just because you're just an amazing person. I know you think that about me, but me and other agents in this company think the same about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I
Thank
can
you.
only imagine the bright future you will have in this
Thank you.
business.
I really appreciate that. That is so much encouragement. Yay. Well, I know she loves quotes just like I do. And today we're just going to take one life quote from her quotation. So, so tell me what your favorite quote is, and we'll wrap up with that.
Well, you know what? Yes, I'm a very I like to read quotes, and every week it's maybe different, but I think there's like a couple that I just say to myself all the time, and I think because my husband also mentions this at home. But it's don't worry, be happy. Hakuna Matata.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's
Those
a
are
good
just like,
one.
let the worries behind and move on, be happy, right? Because again, yes, in this business, you can, I'm
Yeah.
sure you can attest that there could be hard days, but you just have to make sure you let that go and continue to the next and move on, and that way you can just have a better, I don't know, way of seeing life, and also your business.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this interview just as I did. It was more conversational, and she's amazing. I'm telling you, if you meet her in person, you will testify of this. So, most definitely. And thank you very much. I hope when I call you on my next interview, you'll be available as
Yes,
always.
yes, yes, yes.
So, thank you very much. Stay tuned. Always watch our videos, Freestyle Conversation with Amina. And remember that we are real estate agents here in San Diego, California, and our office is in East Lake Chula Vista. So call us if you have any selling or buying of real estate or investing. We are more than happy to assist you. All right, until our next video. Bye.
Bye.